Hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and first timer here is, and making his pro debut at the Pittsburgh Pro is?
Anton Ratushnyi.
Okay, if you don't know, Anton got his pro card at NPC Nationals last year. There's also there's a bikini pro making her pro debut here too.
Oh, yeah. She's coming in here too. Yeah.
Yeah, she was here on Monday.
Oh, sick. Yeah. You didn't tell me that. Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. That's from also the NPC Nationals?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
So both of you are doing that.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Sick. All right. Yeah, Pittsburgh's going to be a big show. I'm excited, man.
So Anton, do you feel any pressure for this? Because everybody's building your hype up and everything.
Honestly, not like the pressure from the outside. Obviously, there's some pressure I put onto myself just because, I have certain like standards that I want to live up to. And then just, it's about bringing out my best physique. So the pressure that I put on is just the healthy pressure for myself. Obviously, I can't let the outside noise affect how I prep and go about my day-to-day decisions. So I understand that social media is really deceiving, and wherever comments I could get there, just they don't translate to real life as much as
there's a lot of haters.
Yeah, there's always going to be haters out there, but you can't associate with that,
Right.
So definitely, since it's a big show, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's exciting. I'm 21 years old, so I don't have much to lose. Going into this is just great exposure for me, and also just competing with guys who are like all the way high in the ranks is just going to set me to a higher standard as well.
This show for this year, it's going to be crazy for every division, as you know.
Yes, and especially with the addition of Open, this is something I'm just excited to watch, so.
Well, you also get like the backstage view of all that stuff too.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, seeing those guys backstage, that's going to be really motivating to me because, honestly, I haven't been to all that many pro shows, to be fair. I've been to, like, Texas Pro last year and then the Olympia and the Arnold. So I haven't gotten to go to all these pro shows, and every time seeing somebody who's absolutely enormous open bodybuilder in person is just mind-blowing, honestly. So
you'll get the view from both backstage and then in front.
Yeah, I really do get inspired by those guys, so it's going to be cool.
All right, so since we're both wearing these hoodies,
sir.
Axe & Sledge, let's talk a little bit about them.
So Axe & Sledge is my supplement sponsor, owned by Seth Feroci, who's a big role model to me. And ever since I moved to the U.S., actually, he's been like the voice in my head, kind of telling me like keep working harder. And he kind of put that the mindset into my brain that you only live once, you have to work as hard as you can. It's kind of like what Axe & Sledge is all about, and overall the whole Pittsburgh vibe, that's what it's all about, working hard and just chasing your dreams and also taking care of the family. And that's the values that Axe & Sledge represents, and I stand by it. So I couldn't be happier to be with this company, especially when they allow me to have meetings like this and seeing people like you, Jim, and Tyler. So it's awesome. Really grateful for the team, and obviously the clothes and the supplements, and most importantly, really good. So I love it.
So when they rolled up, we had a little funny thing happen out there.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you that don't know, we sit in front of the PA State Police barracks, which are right behind us. So this dude rolls up, waves to us, like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, right?
Yeah, he was like, he had a face tattoo, looking a little sketch,
And he's going to go in the door, and I'm like, hey, and he was going to throw the cigarette out. I'm like, hey, you can't throw that out. I go, what are you here for? He goes, oh, I'm here to be fingerprinted. And I'm like, okay, this isn't the state police. He goes, I go, no, our sign's here. They're around the back here.
The crazy part, he said he was going to put the cigarette down and put it in his pocket. Yeah. That's the craziest excuse I've ever heard. It's like, bro, you ain't doing that, obviously. But, yeah, and since we're next to the state police, my dad, he's always on my location. He's, like, hitting me up. He's like, oh, my God, what's going on? Are you safe? You're going to get deported?
And I'm behind him going, he's getting deported.
And I'm like, yeah, Dad, unfortunately, I am at state police. But, yeah, really, really a fun coincidence to have especially with my dad being worried, me being an immigrant and getting deported, and then like the headquarters being right next to the state police, hilarious.
That's what it shows up. 'Cause I don't think they have anything on this building. People don't even know.
No, it's like super low key. Like, and then the first time I even came here, I was like, I didn't realize that it was the headquarters. It was kind of like.
Well, we really don't have anything to identify us because it's like giving you the keys to the Batcave.
Yeah. You could tell it's like a secret society.
Well, it's just that. Over the years, where we used to be, people learned where it was, and they thought they could just show up and work out, thinking it was a regular gym. Exactly. That's why.
Especially if you put it on the Google Maps location, people definitely pull up.
Yeah.
But I feel like the gym is just something that just you walk in, you understand. Whoa, like this is where the greats were, and like once you walk into the IFBB sign, you see this, and you're like, all right, now I know where I'm at, you know. So even from the outside, it doesn't look like anything, but when you come in, you understand the greatness that's been here. So really, really honored to just step my foot in this place, you know, at such age too.
So one of the different things that we do, we have all the current Olympia champions photos up. They're 24 by 30s. We had all the national champions up, which he was up for a year, but he missed it. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was up here.
Yeah.
So
I sent that to Seth. He never sent it to you?
Not sure.
He probably didn't.
Seth is a really busy guy, so.
No, he's not that busy for me.
Oh, damn. He doesn't pick up. He wouldn't respond to my message. only if it's like a DM.
So listen, I'm going to make you a deal right now because his picture is still in this box right here. We took it down. I'm going to have you autograph it today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So that when you come back for your road to the Olympia, we'll put it back up on the wall.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a deal?
Yeah, that works. As long as I could have an imprint in this, I'm happy, you know? So, awesome, yeah. And then hopefully we'll get some fresh pictures from Pittsburgh too.
And then who knows? Next year, maybe you're on the Olympia side.
Who knows?
Listen, I mean, anything can happen at this point.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm finally ready to step into the pro league. I was just a kid when I went pro. I was 19.
You're still just a kid.
I'm still just a kid, but I took my time, reevaluated a lot of things, really got into the bodybuilding lifestyle as a whole, and like understood the kind of the mentality and the mindset that you need to have to keep it consistent and as you know as long as like have the most longevity. So really took my time with that and finally like leveled up my physique to the pro ranks, and it's just the beginning. So you know it's only up from here, but I'm excited for people to see what I've been working on since the Nationals.
And you also made a move out of Texas.
Yeah, so I came back to New Jersey where I first moved from Ukraine, and my family's an hour and a half away from me now. So if I want to see my parents, I always get to do that like at least once a week, which is awesome. Also, my coach Kyle Wilkes we train every day in New Jersey. So that's
what gym?
Iron Revolution. So it's literally. This is actually like one of the crucial reasons I moved, basically to just lock in and have my coach be by my side. And we train every morning together. And, you know, the biggest thing that he's helped me like understand is like, you know, I don't need to overexpend myself in the gym. And really, it's all about finding the balance and not doing too much because I tend to like really push myself really hard and I'm eager to get there. But Kyle has taught me some balance and the training has been like immaculate. And I feel like this definitely changed the way my physique looks and how I feel. Overall, I'm just not as fatigued all the time and just like I'm more of a bodybuilder than just a gym goer now. It's been a great transition to becoming a professional, obviously. Yeah. It's a lot that comes with it and I feel like I grasped what it takes.
Yeah. So listen, I'm just going to put this out here right now. We are going to film him posing, but you're not going to see that video till 24 hours before he goes on stage. We're going to hold it till right before the show. Now, people sometimes look at it and they'll go, oh, look at him. He's no Tana. They don't read where it's however many days away.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, we're going to do it so you could see what he looked like. So then when he walks on stage the following morning, you're going to see the transformation.
Yeah, and I'm excited to put in the most work I can in the next 3.5, 4 weeks. Yeah. So it's gonna be
we're down to like 25 days or something now.
Something like that. I actually have a timer on my phone. So.
It doesn't surprise me.
Countdown. So yeah, it's a weird app. I barely open it, but it's like it's good to just have the amount of days.
Well, it's because when I post the videos, I put the day so everybody knows what it is. I know half the people don't read it, but whatever.
It's like crunch time. It's all we got to know. So
yeah, it's like we put Derek's pictures up before the Olympia, and everyone's going, "Oh, look at this!" And I'm like, "Yeah, guys, read. He was here 3 weeks before the Olympia."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's where we started with, like the social media aspect, and we really can't take that too seriously because as many people there's going to be that many judgments. So you just have to stick to yourself. I feel like either way, my goal is to be content with what I bring, and it's going to be an exciting show for everyone. I'm hoping to be a part of the excitement.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So is there anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I'm going to give a shout out to my beautiful girlfriend, Madeline, also youngest IFBB Pro as well. So we're a couple that are the youngest IFBB Pro, both 21 years old and in the pro league. So it's pretty cool. She's been really great help in my prep, and I just love her. So big shout out to Maddie. Big shout out to my coach, Kyle. And everyone who's been part of this journey, my fan base and people who support me. I really appreciate the opportunities that I've been blessed with, and this is the life I've always dreamt of, and I just blessed to be here. So awesome.
So one thing I'm going to add in is he did the champion shoot for nationals.
Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't do the champion shoots, I don't care if you were with Seth or not, you wouldn't be here. Okay, people that have blown me off,
I would never want to miss that photo shoot, because obviously I won the whole thing, so I had to show up. So
there's people that didn't.
Yeah, some people were salty. I mean, some people don't learn from. Yeah. You gotta respect the Manions. That's all you gotta do.
Maddie showed up for hers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we had fun, didn't we?
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that photo shoot. It was a little cold, but I was full.
Well, we made it work.
I was happy that I was like pretty carved up after the post-show meal, so it wasn't too little next to the other guys, because they were like a lot heavier than me.
Well, it was funny because it was cold when I did the women too, and they're like, "You're over there with the hoodie and everything." I go, "Well, what do you want me to go?" They go, "Take the hoodie off and just stand there in a t-shirt." I'm like, "All right, if that's gonna work for the pictures, I'll do it."
Yeah, that works. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm not in a bikini,
probably
but
the coldest weather Dallas had. The odds.
It had to be that day. It got the 2 days. That was 2 mornings.
Yeah. Well, at least my skin was super tight.
Yes. All right. So before we came in here, I saw him making this great concoction of Rice Krispies and peanut butter. What's up with that?
Oh, I was just making my pre-workout meal, so it's kind of like actually a good way to get, because Rice Krispie cereal is pretty, like, it's voluminous, but also it's dry. So once you eat it, it like sits nicely in your stomach, so it doesn't take up any space there. So you're able to train really nicely. And I get like about 75 grams of carbs right now pre-workout from that. Just throw in some peanut butter and Axe and Sledge protein powder, so it makes my pre-workout meal. Sometimes I throw in some blueberries and honey, but I guess today I only get blueberries. So
Just let me say, this wasn't a bowl. This was a bowl.
Yeah.
It was like the popcorn at the biggest one at the popcorn at the movie theater. Yeah.
So I was using that to carb up for nationals. Actually, Rice Krispie cereal has been kind of a cheat code. I'm kind of giving away all these secrets right now in the interview, but it works really well. And I either use cream of rice or that, but I've noticed that it sits better, and also once you eat it, it's a lot more volume, fills you up. But then it doesn't like mess up your stomach like cream of rice would, because it feels heavy. But that never feels heavy. So putting you guys on Rice Krispie cereal and protein powder pre-workouts is awesome. Quick digestion.
Josh and I were talking about that. We're going, maybe we put in some bananas too,
Oh yeah, for potassium. Yeah, it just you got to do what you got to do in prep. You got to deplete yourself a little bit. But those 75 grams of carbs I get from that is like almost as much as I was getting in my off season, but just because of the volume, it looks so big. But if I got, like, for example, like, I would say 100 grams of carbs, right? Then I would probably use something less dense,
Right.
I mean, more dense.
Right. So, all right. So, the Pittsburgh Pro, it's going to be off the hook. I mean, every division has some type of storyline in it. There's going to be a live stream. I don't have that information at this time, but if you want any more information, just go to the website, Pitt's Power Fit, or you can do the Instagram. It's the same thing. Okay, Pitt Power Fit. So just go there and get your information, get your tickets, get your hotel rooms. Everything's there. The schedules are there, so you know what's happening. We have the expo, which is going to be huge.
Get ready for the expo. Yeah, a lot of vendors, a lot of people coming out.
So,
and Axe and Sledge is going to be there as well. So.
Right, of course, the title sponsor.
Yep.
Forever.
We have a big booth finally, because we didn't make it to the Arnold the last 2 years, or the last 4 years. So I'm excited to actually be at the booth too, and like interact with the fans and stuff and the supporters.
So Tyler's putting together a big IFBB Pro League booth, and we're going to have like Phil Heath, Ronnie Coleman.
Oh, sick! Yeah. Legends.
C-Bum's going to be there.
Oh, that's
so
big.
Like,
yeah.
you can come to that booth to see them all.
It's basically going to be like just a hub for bodybuilding.
Yes.
Everyone's going to be there. And what I like is, like, obviously you have Olympia, you have the Arnold, but this is just, it's becoming another kind of like a staple show. And not only it's like a big expo and a lot of people coming in, it's also the level of competition is even, I would say, higher than the Arnold right now. Yeah. So that's what's so exciting, that that's the competitors that are going into it are really invested into the league, and they want to be the future of the league. So that's like where everyone's at, kind of like the people who want to be stay on top, or I guess on float, So it feels like Pittsburgh is like the current, kind of like the current show to go for. I feel like it's becoming
It's going to bridge the gap, and plus with New York Pro the week after. I mean, we've been back to back forever.
Yeah. And I heard you guys switching them around next year or something.
Yeah, because of the dates, but they'll still be back to back.
Sick. Yeah.
But I mean, and Seth and Axe and Sledge have been a huge part of the Pittsburgh for forever. So
Yeah. I'm just glad that I was kind of introduced into like the whole Pittsburgh scene with Seth, and it was just awesome to get to meet you and obviously meet Tyler and Jim. So it was great. Yeah.
All right. So J.M. Manion.
Anton Ratushnyi.
Signing out for NBCNewsOnline.com. I hope to see you at the Pittsburgh Pro.
See you later, guys. Pittsburgh Pro.